1 in 4 Americans is being asked to stay at home in an effort to curb the coronavirus pandemic. The governors of California, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Illinois told their residents to stay indoors as much as possible, issuing far-reaching demands that all non-essential workers must remain at home. These provisions will not be enforced. Governor Andrew M. Cuomo of New York said, "These are not helpful hints." More than 24,000 coronavirus cases have been reported in the U.S., with 10,350 detected in New York State. The White House signaled that American companies were increasing efforts to restock hospitals with crucial supplies during the pandemic, but it again stopped short of more assertive steps that some state and local leaders have demanded. Above, temperature checks are required in the White House briefing room. Congress is negotiating an economic rescue plan that may cost more than $1 trillion ahead of the possible Senate vote on Monday. Check here on the latest on the pandemic. From charities that support children to organizations that feed families, there is no shortage of ways to get involved. Here's how to help. The coronavirus that started in Wuhan, China late last year has spread to at least 154 countries and killed thousands. Some countries and regions have been hit harder than others. In many areas, daily life has come to a halt. Local economies have unraveled, and medical facilities are coping with a shortage of crucial supplies. Many charities and organizations are helping those affected by the pandemic. Here's what you can do to support them. Not sure where to give? Charity Navigator, which evaluates charities using a numbers-based system, has a running list of nonprofits working in communities affected by the outbreak. There are organizations that focus on medical services, relief supplies, and more. Global Giving is a large global crowdfunding company that connects nonprofits, donors, and companies. It has a goal of reaching $5 million in donations. Money received will go through sending emergency medical workers to communities in need, providing medical supplies to hospitals, and helping deliver essentials to families. Want to give toward more medical supplies? Relief International, which operates in 16 countries throughout Africa, the Middle East, and Asia, has focused some of its efforts on helping Iran, where more than 20,000 infections and at least 1,500 deaths have been reported. The group has so far provided more than 50,000 pieces of medical protective gear, including 24,000 masks and 5,000 pairs of goggles, as well as 40,000 kits to test for the coronavirus. 85% of all donated funds go directly to its programs. Heart to Heart International is distributing urgently needed equipment and medication to its partners around the world. Medical supplies are also being delivered to providers on the front lines. Want to donate blood or help provide food? Those seeking to give something other than money can look to the American Red Cross. There is a severe blood shortage because of a high number of blood drive cancellations during the outbreak. It's said healthy donors are urged to give blood, platelets, or AB plasma. World's Central Kitchen has stepped in to distribute meals to children and others in New York City, Washington, D.C., and Little Rock. After many schools closed beginning Monday, it will give food to families in Los Angeles, where schools are also closed. Feeding America is the nation's largest domestic hunger relief organization, with a network of 200 food banks and 60,000 food pantries across the city. Its COVID-19 response fund will help food banks across the country. Want to donate to help children? UNICEF is providing hygiene and medical kits to schools and health clinics. Save the Children has partnered with No Kid Hungry to make sure that schools and companies' programs have the support they need to keep children fed during the pandemic. First Book has the goal of delivering 7 million books to children in the United States who do not have internet access or home libraries so they can continue learning while schools are closed. Want to donate through GoFundMe? More than 22,000 coronavirus-related GoFundMe fundraisers have started in the past few weeks, raising more than $40 million from more than 630,000 donations worldwide. The crowdfunding site said. The company has also created the COVID-19 Relief Fund, which has raised more than $127,000.